Hi, chat. So, 5? Wait, is it this? Yeah, it is. Wait, how? So, yeah, dun 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 dun. So, can you guys hear it? Yeah. How does that go? That part is I don't know. Pre-chorus.
And then you come to the next part. So this will be the pre-chorus. You can call this the pre-chorus. And all the parts that I'm going to teach you from here on, the main parts, they are going to be repeated again later in the arrangement. Okay, so make sure you learn them over here, because I'm just going to be telling you, later as we go on, to repeat some of the parts that we already learned.
Which one is this?
Okay, so this is one of those parts that we're about to learn.
Oh.
Okay, so here's how it goes.
I already played this, but I forgot.
Alright then. D sus chord, 3rd fret on the 1st string, and then you come to D major. I'm just picking 4th string open, and 2nd string and 1st string, okay, on the D major chord. Okay, so what you're doing over here is 3rd fret on the top string, open on 4th string, 2nd fret on 3rd. So you start out by doing a slide from 2 to 4 on the 4th string.
Oh! I remember. Okay, maybe I don't. It's like that, right? Whatever, let's just learn.
So here you're picking open on top string, open on 3rd string together, then play open on 3rd string, then play the 2 notes.
Wait, is it capo too? Is it capo 2 or capo 3? I don't even know.
String, then track, because I couldn't the anime series Tokyo. I don't know whether
Capo 2, it's in capo 2.
Same key as the original track, because
Okay, it's in capo 2. That makes more sense now.
notes again. So it's like this.
Oh! I got it! It's just my brain randomly remembers it. Oh. Wait, June, thank you for the gifted sub. I missed it.
Here you're picking open on third string, open on second string, open on second string again, but this time with third fret on the fifth string. Then second fret on fourth string, second fret on fourth string again with the bass note, and then open on third string. So all in all, what you're going to do is you're going to do a hammer on from open to second fret on the third string. Okay, now so you can just strum down over here like this, playing open on fourth string and doing the hammer on the third string. Go back to open on third string, and go back to this over here, 2 to 4 hammer or 2 to 4 slide on the fourth string. Open on fourth string. That's going to be a hammer on from open to second fret on the fifth string, and third fret on top string, second fret on fifth string, open on fourth and third strings.
Oh, you still play it. Gara-gara. Hiya! Yes! Oh wait, let's start from the map. Now the next part. Alright, so here what you're doing is you're doing second fret on the first string, then third fret on the first string with open on top string together. Then 3, 3 again. So 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. And the last time you're again doing the top string open and third fret on the first string. So it's 2, 3 with the bass note, 3, 3, 3 with the bass note. I fell asleep for a moment.
Okay, you can use your index and middle finger to alternate pick over here. Then what you do is, by the way, I'm using my little finger to do that 2 to 3. Okay, I forgot about that. After
Bimbo! Thank you for the
that,
prime,
you have to
Bimbo.
slide over here to the 7th fret. Okay, 3 to 7 slide on the first string with the index with the little finger, because then you have to come to the bass note on the
Oh
third
my
fret on the
God.
first string. That's why you use your little finger over here. Okay, so and then what you do is do 7 on first string and 3 on 5th string, 5 on first
Takoyaki, thank you for the 3 months.
string,
So
Ow.
Then 5 on first string with
What's up,
3 on
Apple?
fifth
I am.
string. Then 3 on first string. Okay. So here what's happening is, do a slide from 5 to 7 on the first string with open on fourth string. That's the bass note. Then come back to 5 on first string. Come back to 5 on first string again with open on fourth string, the bass note. But this time you can just drag your index finger back to the second fret. Okay, if you don't want that, you can just do and then play 2 and 3 on the first string. But what I do is do a slide back. Sorry about that. And then 2 and 3 on the first string. So let's take it from over here. Alright, and then so that's going to be third fret on the top string, open on fourth string, second fret on third string, and open on second string.
Oyasumi, what's up, sad? Good night, my children. Fall asleep in my guitar.
When you come to the next part, so this will be the pre-chorus. You can call this the pre-chorus, and all the parts that I'm going to teach you from here on, the main parts, they are going to be repeated again later in the arrangement. Okay, so make sure you learn them over here, because I'm just going to be telling you, later as we go on, to repeat some of the parts that we already learned before. Okay, so this is one of those parts that we're about to learn, the pre-chorus, because it's going to be repeated again. Okay, so here's how it goes. And that's it, and after that we go to the chorus of the song. So here what we're doing is we're playing third fret on the second string. Okay, so third fret on second string, and third fret on second string again with open on top string together, and then open on the second string. And after that, so that's open on second string, 2 and 2 on the third string, and open on second string again. So, and then, right, and then, so it's the same thing, just that the bass note is changing from third to second fret. So third fret on second string, and then there we were doing this. Here we're going to change that bass note to second fret on top string, and I'm using my thumb to do that.
You know Miyabi, the Japanese
Everything else is the same.
No.
Open, 2, open. Okay, that's the same. So from the start, and then change the bass note. Then third time, so that's third fret on second string, then third fret on second string, and second fret on fifth string together. Then open on second string, then open again on second string. Okay, and then so that's second fret on the third string, and I'm just doing a little strum over here. Okay, second fret on fifth string, open on fourth, second and third, and second and open on third string, and then after that open on fifth string and fourth fret on the fourth string. If you want, you can just play that fourth fret on the fourth string. Okay, so That's going to
Ooh,
be
this
your
one's hard.
on
Oh.
third. String, and then after that on the start, and then change the bass note, then third time, so that's third fret on second string, and third fret on second string, and second fret on fifth string together, and open on second string, and open again on second string. Okay, and then so that's second fret on the third string, and I'm just doing a little strum over here. Okay, second fret on fifth string, open on fourth, second and third, and second and open on third string, and then after that open on fifth string and fourth fret on the fourth string.
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits.
If you want, you can just play that fourth fret on the fourth string. Okay, so that's going to be your pre-chorus. Let's play it all over again. Alright, now we come to the chorus of this arrangement, the main part. Okay, let's start learning the chorus. So this chorus is again the most important part of this arrangement. It's going to be repeated again later. Alright, so before you start the chorus, you're going to do this. That's how it starts. So we're doing open on second string, 8th fret on second string, 7th fret on first string, played together. 5th fret on first string, 7th fret on second string, played together. Alright, so here you're having 3rd fret on the 5th string, 7th fret on first string, played together. 5 and 5 on the first string, and 5 on first string, 3 on the 5th string together, and 3 and 3 on the first string. Second fret on first string, open on fourth string together. 3rd fret on first string, second again with open on
Guys,
fourth string.
this is probably making you guys sleepy, huh? Hey, you can sleep here. Oh, thank you for the prime as well. Ooh.
String and 3rd fret on the second string. 5 and 5 on the first string, on the first string, played together. Alright, so here you're having 3rd fret on the 5th string, 7th fret on first string, played together. 5 and 5 on the first string, and 5 on first string, 3 on fifth string together, and 3 and 3 on the first string. Second fret on first string, open on fourth string together.
Oh, I got it. So. Oh, that's so tiring, my fingers. Euriece, are you sure you want to talk about Kasan? What do you mean? What up, Thor? Chad, it's actually easier to play from behind. It's actually easier than you think. Look. Oh my god, that's so heavy. Oh,
Hoy, bakit alas 3?
pinaka-late.
Mga ready na ba isusuot mo?
Hindi pa. Mama. Mama. Pa! Ay, ma! 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 Kunin mo na lahat yung damit mo. Lilipat ako dun sa ano. Sa kwarto.
Sa next week. Ito. Pag-alis sabay-sabay na.
Sige.
kasabay
Oo,
yung
sige,
labas
sige,
ni
sige.
ate.
Sige, sige. Chat! I actually have ADHD, no cap. I want to learn this as well. What am I wearing? This is what I'm wearing. I'll be wearing this. I shouldn't button the lower part. So apparently buttoning, you don't button this part. Apparently you don't button this part. You guys want me to see it? You guys want to see it later? Mali sila ni ate. Ewan. This is all I know. This is all I know. That's all I know. Reminds me of it's in my hometown. Aww. Wait, what is this song?
Bakit?
Ay. Alright, let's see, what is this? Oh my god! 20. This is actually so good. Oh my god! Oh my god. Dude, how? You guys have some crackheads in Japan.
オープニング曲番組の、これを作ろうぜっていう話に今日なってます。
あ、マジですか？
そうなんですよ。っていうのも毎回ゲストさん来ていただいてすごくありがたいんですけども、ゲストさん来ていただく分だけ尺がね、
なかなかね取れないですよね。
そう短くなってたりするので、今日はもう皆さんと視聴者の皆さんと膝を折って
がっつり
曲作っていこうじゃないか。要はこういう格好ですし、温泉作曲合宿
素晴らしい
やろうかなと
やりましょう
思っております。本番まで15分ぐらい時間があったんで、iPhone のねメモにちょっとね入れたんですよ。それをちょっと待って聞きながら。
なるほど。その下書き的な感じで。
そう。
あ、そうか、それに残しとけばもう。
そう、僕ね
できちゃうんだ。
一番使ってる録音機このiPhone のメモです。
へえ。あ、なんか流れてる。
そう。あ。
それでパってまた入ってくるんだ。再度。どうだろう。
これね。
Wait.
Okay.
So he was like making it on his iPhone.
なんだっけ。ランダンダンディダガダンディディダディダダ。
めっちゃかっこいい。
ジャンダンデスティディダダンディダディディダダ。これ A メロ。
めっちゃかっこいい。やばい。
これに歌詞つけます。
おい。
ダンダンディンディンダガダンディディディディダダ。デンデンデンデンダガダンダガダンディディダダ。これ A メロです。
すげえ。
いいでしょ。これになんかそのドラゴンエネルギーを皆さんに降り注いでいただきたい。
わかりました。僕もちょっと一緒に考えます。英語でいきましょう。英語がいい。英語が絶対かっこいい。
A メロの文字がいい。
Wait.
A メロの頭横文字。
Are they making? Wait. Are they making dragon energy right now? I thought he was remembering it. Yes? Oh my god, I'm like, why is he not, we are the bad boy, somebody not gonna, why is he not singing that?
ごめんけどドラゴンエネルギーほとんど横文字ですから。
We are, no, that's too cool, there's no way. We are the bad boy.
そうだ、僕それにあれだ、洋楽かぶれなのかもしれない。洋楽っていうかアメリカかぶれになっちゃってるかも。
ブーメラン入れてくれとかいろいろあります。スーパーメディアクリエイター。あ、いいね。
We are the...
どういう
I wonder who said we are the bad boys.
ペガサス入れたいね。
なんかいいワードをちょっとチョイスしてって組み合わせていくっていうのがいいかもしれないですね。
We are
ハイパーね。
ハイパーなんだろうな。
We are. A lot of people are saying we are.
チャラちゃん。なんかさ、僕のイメージだと最初はこの2人のことを歌いたいですよね。
あ、なるほど。
俺たちは
インターネットヒーローとかね。
そうそう、俺たちはこのニコ生でやってるみたいな。
ニコ生。
俺たちニコ生で頑張ってる2人だぜみたいな空気でいきたいですね。最初は
もうそのまんま額面通り歌詞にしたら超ダサいけど俺たちニコ生で頑張ってんだぜ。
かっこいいじゃん。いいじゃないですかね。
during 4 or 5 live shows using comment and Onko-chan's cleverness.
思いっきり
なるほど。
あのさ、みんなもさ、カタカナにしたらいいってもんじゃないから横文字ってそういう意味じゃねえから。
そう、俺たちはニコ生のさすらいのなんとかだみたいなのがいいですよね。弾き語りっぽくて。
Oh, we are. Wait, what is that? We are the. What is this? What does this say? Somehow, we are the. I guess like anything. We are the. Tan, tan, tan. Oh.
We are the.
No! Oh my god, that's too cool! That's so cool!
We are the. We are the.
いいね、
We are the.
なんかちょっとインフみたいっす、俺。好きなんで、個人的に。
あ、We are the hero。
あ
あ。それ We are the hero。
確かにどうしてもそれが出てきちゃう。
ヒーローでも出ちゃうね。
出ちゃいますね。でもサビにヒーローってあるから、
そうだね。
なんかそこのパワーを使うためにはちょっと別のワード入れたいですよね。
そうだね。一旦 We are から離れようって。
I wonder who says bad boy. I wonder who says the bad boys.
ああ、なるほど。バッドボーイ。じゃあイメージですよ。
We are the bad boy。
ちょっとそういう感じにいきましょう。こいつはちょっとやばいやつじゃないかっていう。でも仮面取ったらヒーローだったみたいな。すげえいいじゃん、バッドボーイ。
もうやっぱりもう北斗の拳のあれだね。
そう。
Welcome to this crazy time ぐらいの感じだね。
そう。
We are the bad boys。いやいいね。バッドボーイズ。
そう、バッドボーイズ。
いつからバッドボーイズ。
やっぱ生まれた時からじゃないですか。なんだろう、なんかいいワードが欲しい。
Wait, what does Sumare? Dragon Energy lyrics. So what does it translate to? We are the bad boys born every day, covered in mud. Wait, it's it's covered in mud.
いいじゃん。We are the bad boys。生まれながら。
いいえ。
生まれながら。
もうそれもう今日本国民が今黙ってしまったよね。
生まれながらのバッドボーイズ。
I didn't know the lyrics of it. I didn't know the meaning of the lyrics. I'm just finding. That's too funny. That's actually so funny.
そこらの我は大体友達。いいね。
さすが。
いやいや、ありがとうございます。
その和洋折衷
この二人が言ってんのがいいよね。生まれながらに俺たちワールドだぜみたいな。
最高じゃないですか。
We are the bad boys。生まれながら。ジャンダンデステルデバル。つまりにならない。これどう？
ちょっとやばいっすね。
そうだね。
生まれながらめっちゃいいわ。
生まれながら二人のね成人式の写真見て
Everything
もうやっぱ生まれながらじゃないとやっぱああいうのは出てこない。
Okay, so
なんかでもその泥臭さも欲しいよね。
泥臭さ欲しいですね。
so we are the bad boys ever since we were born. We are the bad boys, omare nagara, since we are born. Okay, so
まみれながらとか。
なんだろう。
Everyday 泥にまみれながら。一回これ候補にして。
はい、わかりました。
We are bad boys 生まれながら。Everyday 泥にまみれながら。
that's so it was Oishi. It was Oishi that came up with we are smeared in mud. Every day no worries. Sumare naga.
どうして聞きたいっすね。
Everyday
何の歌なんだってなりますよね。
泥にまみれながら。
すげえボンボン出てくるなみん
まみれながら
な。
すごいわ。いくよ。We are the bad boys 生まれながら。
めっちゃかっけ
なんかさ不良だけ
え。
ど
そうそうそう。
Oh, how would they come up with the next part? Kimi mo dance, dance, shake it up,
泥にま
baby.
みれてる感じが
How would they come up with
その
that?
泥がやっぱなんていうのかいろいろコメントとかそういうなんかいろんなね
そうね
要素も含んでる。
そうね
はい
じゃあこれ A メロにしよ
いいっすね。
う We are the bad boys 生まれながら Everyday 泥にまみれながら
はい。
でその後
Kimi mo dance, dance.
泥にまみれながら We gonna stay down speed it with all
かっけえ。やべえ超かっけえ。
Wait, is he making up the chords as they go on? Or does he already have like chords, like, you know, kind of like at the back of his head? Because I remembered him listening to the iPhone like he pre-made the chords. Made sense. That made sense. No, you keep on miracle.
やばい。
かっけえ。素晴らしい素晴らしい。
めっちゃかっこいい。マジでかっこいい。
まみれながら You gonna jump, jump, spin it for life You gonna die down, spin it, baby, right You gonna fade down, steal it, so night Party alright, party alright We go
いやマジで鳥肌立つ。やばい。
これ B メロしよう
最高ですよ。
このかっこいいでしょ
めっちゃくちゃかっこいい。
俺もさっき本番始まる10分前サブイボ出しましたこの B メロがね来てる
本当にかっこいい。
一応バズってるクリエイターが言うんだから間違いない
マジでかっこいいです。
この B メロは来てる
マジでかっこいいっすね。
じゃらじゃんじゃん
そこかっこいい。そこかっこいい。
これはねちょっとみんなでしっかりね
ちょっと命吹き込みましょう。
そう
僕
ドラゴンエネルギ
ー。
ー注いでほしいなと思います君もバウバウバウバウのが君もバウバ
ちょっとなんか
ウね
そこマジもうかっこよさ全面に
Kimi mo.
出していきたいですよね。
This is where they come up.
なんかノリ乗ってる
ね
ぜみたいな。ダンスにしてくれる。
君もダンスダンス
Oh my god. Oh my god.
なんすかこれ。俺拾ったけど。ちょっとダンスちょっと勝負っすねこれ。
Kimi mo dance, dance, shake it up,
で
baby.
ちょっとニコ生要素入れたいですね。コメント打ってる俺やっぱみんなも感情移入してほしいから。
なるほど
俺たちのこと歌ってるみたいなのが欲しいかなっていう気持ちが。君もだんだんタップにもあるってなってパソコンをね。
君もダンスダンスこの後 Did it is done right
盛り上がってるぜっていうね。シェイケナベイビー入れてみてください。
あ
君もダンスダンス Shake it
Oh my god.
公式やばいよこれ。
So cool.
公式これやばいことになってるよ。これマジ今もう日本がざわついてますよ。音楽界が。いやこれもうやばいことになってる。
was June that
じゃじゃらじゃんじゃんステニーのバーバーバーじゃあダじゃんじゃんじゃんじゃんディリルデンデゲデンこれをちょっと入れたいな
CT got you gone crazy.
夢がじゃんじゃん溢れ出すとか
Oh.
そういう系ですよね。
あじゃあ夢がじゃんじゃん溢れ出す
ひとまず一回それちょっと入れてみますか。
力じゃんじゃん
溢れ出してく。
力じゃんじゃん溢れ力オッケー分かった
力じゃんじゃん溢れ出して
力でもいいし。
ヒーロー勇気パワーってサビで使ってるから
そっかそうですね。
溢れ出してのがいいな君もダンスダンスしゃがなベイベー力じゃんじゃん溢れ出していよいよヒーローだ
Dude. Oh my god.
いややばい
なんかアニメが今エンディングが
出てるね
流れてました。
でこの後もう一回ジェジャラダンダンスにのベイベー When it fall right when it go right we go この最後はウニンダウンのところは行こ ーとか。
あ、そういうケースよね。
レッツゴー。
レッツゴー。レッツゴー。
レッツゴー。
はい。
You can shine down begin to start Merry go round お前らちょっと可愛さ入れましょうよ。お前らいいでしょ。
メリーゴーランド。
聞きすぎやぞ。
めっちゃ
J-POP 聞きすぎや。Merry go round
それかっこいい。それありっすよ。
ちょっと待って。
なんかいろいろ
このままだとメリーゴーランドレッツゴーになる。
ちょっと一回それでちょっと聞きたいわ。
オッケー。
はい。
メリーゴーラウンド。
ちょっと一回ね、それでまあなんか合わなかったらまた変えればいいし。
その前欲しいね。ディリルダウンダウンディリルダウンダウン
Like a fire.
よくメリーゴーランド
So
決めましたね。
how do they come up with like a fire?
Just didn't stay now. Merry go round アンダーグラウンド。ああ。
Eh.
Underground.
Eh.
Let's go. まあ確かにね、アングラ。
そういう系だな。
アングラいいね。そのメリーゴーランド、アンダーグラウンド、レッツゴー。街は
あ、いいっすね、いいね。街はじゃんじゃん。
街はダンダンダンくれていってメリーゴーそれだ。いいね。ここで情景を入れていくっていうね。
もうパッてもう今そのねあれが浮かびましたもん。
街はだんだんでちょうどねオンエアも19時ですから
そうそう、ああうまい
ね。街はだんだん
時の流れをね
くれていってメリーゴーランド Like it
あ
メリーゴーラン
あ
ドメリーゴーランド
あ
レディゴーラウンド
あ
Like a fire
Ah! Ah!
いやいやいや
So okay, Oishi kind of got it. He's like Raika,
レディ
Raika.
Like it
Yeah, like Raika.
メリーゴーラン
Sheesh.
ドメリーゴーランドレディゴーラウンド
あ
Like a fire いやいやいや
それもうパクリじゃんもうそれ
Merry go round Like a fire Let's go
いいかもでもそこそうっすねかっこいい系で攻めたい
あ Like a fire
Like a fire 火のようにってことですよね
よっしゃちょっと投資でやってみるね
はい
君もダンスダンスシェゲのベイベー力じゃんじゃん溢れ出して街はだんだんくれていって Merry go round
Wait, kurete ite. They would change that, right? They would change that. I don't think. Eh. Oi. なんだおいなんだ
Let's go! Hero!
お
これどうですかみんな聞いてみて
めちゃくちゃかっこいい
やばいよもうねシェケナベ
シェケ
イベーの
ナベイベーのエッセンスいいっ
こ
すね
れはパワーワードすぎるわ
うん
じゃあ全部通しで聞きたい OK
ちょっと一回聞かせていただいてもいいですか
いくよ
すげえ曲できたな
We are the bad boys 生まれながら Everyday 道路にまみれながら君もダンスシェイクベイベー力じゃんじゃん溢れ出して街はだんだんくれていって
Yeah, it sounds different. What does it actually sound? Wait. So it actually sounds
街はだんだんくれていって
Dashte. It's Dashte as well, right? Go around like a fire. Let's go.
Now we going like a fire. Let's go. Hero, Yuki Power, Miracle, Dragon Energy. Hero, Mahamune, Magnum Boy. Oh, Shikato no Dynamite.
素晴らしい。なんかもう
できた。
感動すら覚えます。
これ
この瞬間に立ち会えたこと。
いいんじゃない？
どうですか皆さ
これはさ、もう決まりでしょ。
ん。ね。
一番
すごいよね。
決定。いいよね。
街もだんだん狂い出したり変えてみてくれてるよ。
あ、なるほど。あ、待って。街もだんだん狂い出して。
Oh, there you go. 狂い出して。There you go.
あ、じゃあ多分ね、狂うっていう言葉が
狂い出して。Merry go round like a fire. Let's go.
未来を考えてますね。可能性を。確かにそれ大事です。
街もだんだん狂い出して。やばいよね。ダンスしてシェキナベイビーして力じゃんじゃん溢れて街もだんだん狂い出して。
いいじゃないですか。その猟奇的な俺たちちょっと危ないやろってなの絶対やっぱアウトロー。
Every day Dance, dance, shake it up, baby.
力じゃんじゃん溢れ出して街もだんだん狂い出して
Merry go round like a fire. Let's go. Hero, Yuki Power, Miracle, Dragon Energy. Hero, Mahamune, Magnum Boy.
シカトのダイナマイト。
すげえ。
感動する。素晴らしい。
今のツイッター用に、
はい
公式のツイッター用に歌い直しました。
はい。
はい
いやもう100点だと思います。
これでじゃあワンコーラスっていうか、できたっていうことで、もうね We are the bad boys やばい。
生まれな
生まれながら
こんなの自分で言うやつはいないですからね。
絶対
超痛いやつだと思われそうだね。
相当そうだね、勘違いだよね。
そうそう
これはいいですね。
いやーすごいこんなやっぱおいしくんすごい。
いやいやいや
The strongest
じゃあ
song
これ
with the best melody and
こ
the
れで
worst
もう
lyrics.
作って
I think I'm really a genius without a
目
joke. If your guitar player is so good at
3月中
dying
旬と
now,
か
just can
いっ
make
ぱい
sure
くらい
the
には
lyrics are
もう
crap.
音
So
源化し
I
て
agree.
なんとか皆さんの元に届けられるよう
届けたいっすね。
なんか
Wait, I actually want to translate the. Okay, let's translate this part. We are the bad boys. We are the bad boys. Every day I'm covered in mud. You too. Dance, dance, shake it up, baby. I'm overflowing with flour. The town is getting crazy. Merry go round like a fire. Go. Hero, you keep power miracle. So what does the rap mean? Hey, you understand? This is Nikonama Underground. Work need. Kachan, arigato. I have no money. Ah, naruhodo. Just a hamakama. Let's go. That's so cool.
そういう形を作りたいですね。
はい。
なので皆さんも引き続き歌詞が欲しい時とか僕らが煮詰まった時はですねご協力いただきたいと思いますよろしくお願いいたします
いいコメントするわやっぱこういう時に
4月に売れとかねいやちなみにだ
Yeah,
けど
someone send me the live video
全く
again.
僕考えて
Can
な
someone
くて
send me the live? I want to see the reaction of like everyone in the.
ここでですね
I wasn't watching the crowd.
パートナーの
Wait! Wait a second. When did they actually do this? June 21? Wait, same day?
ヒーロ
Look
ー
at
を呼びたいと思います
look at the chat column, bro. Look at the chat. Look at it. Oh my god. Come on.
この方です、どうぞ。加藤純一。
Oh my god! Look at the comment section! Oh my
よろしくお
god!
願いします加藤純一ですお願いしますどうもよろしくお願いします加藤純一です
来たぜ来たぜ、俺たちのインターネットヒーロ
いやー
純ちゃん
来ました
どうですか、幕張メッセ、この5000人の方々を目の前にして、今の気持ちは。
多分皆さんには伝わってないと思うんですけど僕、服の下の膝ガックガクに揺れてますガックガクに揺れてますね
しかもさっきまでずっと PUBG の配信してたんですよ。
してましたさっきまでゲーム配信をしてました僕
結構チクリのリプライが来てたんですけども、
はい
実況でもすでに喉枯れてる
いや
らしいじゃないですか。
そんなことないですよもう仕上げてきました僕
嘘でしょ
声帯広げてきましたから
マジで
はい
いや今日はですね、
はい
皆さんと共に、
はい
僕らの、
はい
ドラマを見ていただこうかなというふうに思います。
ドラマ
一応ですね経緯を説明いたします。
何でしょう
私大石正義そして加藤純一君がですね、
はい
ニコニコの公式放送でニコ生クソ音楽王というですね、番組をやっております。
200,000 comments in 17 minutes.
これよくないですかこれ作ったんですよ僕やっぱ
Jesus
紹介ステージ出させてもらえるってことで
いいなぁ。
これ作ってみたんですよ
なんかすげえかっこいい。っていうかあれじゃない？純ちゃんの、
は
なんか頬骨と、
はい
大石正義さんの
はい
メガネが一緒になった
そうですね
キャラクターですよね。
あれ
うわ羨ましいな。
まさか
俺も来たいな。
おお下に来てそれまさか
Oh!
あ
段取り割れた、すいま
来ましたね
せん。来たよ。
それで
これですよ。
はい
でこのねニコ生クソ音楽王という番組を2人でやらさせていただいております。
はい
結構高視聴率らしいです。ありがとうございます。ここで言うことじゃないかもしれないですけども
噂によると、
そこでですね今年1月入ってから加藤純一君全く楽器触ったことないんですけども、
は
アコースティックギターを始めました。
やらせてもらってますよ今
僕が一から教えております。そして、
はい
この4ヶ月の間でどこまでできるようになったのか、それをこの超音楽祭のビッグステージで
はい
初披露しようじゃないかという、
やらせ
He
て
had
く
a
ださい
broken
流れ
rib.
になっております。
Oh. Oishi got broken ribs. Naruhodo. Yeah. See, the thing is, it's different, right? Like when you're behind your computer and you're talking through a camera, it's different. It's different when you're actually in front of the people watching you. So it's like a different, it's such a different experience.
頑張るよ
Oh, June was practicing the guitar. Naruhodo.
ちなみになんですけども、加藤純一君今までライブパフォーマンスというものすらやったことありません。
なんならカラオケも行ったことありません僕はい
そうなの？
でももう精一杯やりますよ
つまりなんですけど、
はい
この幕張メッセが初ステージになります。
そうなんですよ
なんという豪華な。
ありがとうございます
Oh, this is the beautiful singing.
はい
で本当に4ヶ月間ね
He
頑
really
張った
did his best in
みっちり頑張ったん
4
ですよ
months.
そして、今日は、ゆずさんの夏色という楽曲を
Liar.
やらせていただきます
I've never been into karaoke live.
お
Oi, Oishi!
このテンポを想像するじゃないですか。
しますね
加藤純一君4ヶ月でここまで行きませんでした。
バラさないでよそれ
行きませんでした。ただね、加藤純一君の速度というのがありまして
そうですね
テンポというのがありまして、
はい
まさかの奇跡のバラードになっております夏色バラードを皆さんにお届けしたいなというふうに
ちょっと酔いしれていただきたくて皆さんにはい
純ちゃん大丈夫？
大丈夫です
ちょっと C の音出してごらんよ。
いきますよ
ああいい。
ちょっと待ってください僕今すごい初歩的なことやってたけど王はちょっとおかしいんじゃないかなと思うんですよ
あとね、純ちゃん近くで見ると思いのほか手震えてる。
ちょっとでも慣れてきましたはい
いやでもね、僕らはね、このためだけに
ずっと番組の中で練習してきましたんで、
そうですね。
純ちゃんもすごいね、
はい
訓練を積んできたのでね、
はい、
そのドラマを皆さんに見ていただけたらなというふうに思います。
はい、
それでは
行くぞ。
よろしいでしょうか。
OK です。
OK、
よろしくお願いします。
それではニコ生マックス音楽校から大石正義と加藤純一でゆずさん
Is this live in Nikonama? Is this live in Nikonama? Were they streaming in Nikonama here? Yes.
聞いてください。
なるほど。
駐車場の猫はあくびをしながら今日も一日を過ごしてゆく何も変わらない穏やかな街並み
He actually is so good at he's so good at singing if he actually tries. What is the meaning of the lyrics? Wait, why can't I can't translate.
少しだけ全て忘れて波の音の中包み込まれてゆくこの長い長い下り坂を君を自転車の後ろに乗せてブレーキいっぱい握りしめてゆっくりゆっくり下ってくゆっくりゆっくり下ってくゆっくりゆっくり下ってく
8. Where's it? When's the dragon energy? Oh. Sige.
感動したとかまあクソ音楽王でことになるので、今日はですね皆様のためにカンペを用意しました。
ありがとうございます。
ここでこういう風に盛り上がってほしいというところでですね、僕はカンペをあげます。例えば、フーって言ってほしいとこはフー。
お、すごい。
フーってあげたらみんなでフーって言うね。せーの。せーの。ありがとうございます。じゃあ次これ。ヒーローって言ってください。せーの。ヒーロー。ありがとうございます。
ちょっとカンペが安っぽすぎませんかこれ。
これ僕の
予算が
僕の手書きです。ニコ生クソ音楽をかなり予算きつくしてやってます。
What does foo? What does foo mean?
じゃあ、サビの サビとおぼしき頭の部分で皆さん僕のカンペ見てください。そこでヒーローって叫んでください。あと B メロの部分で皆さんにフーっていう指示を出します。その時はですね皆さんタイミング合わせて僕のこの、カンペが頂点に上がる時に皆さんがそこのフーポイントでございます。 FP だと覚えてください。よろしくお願いいたします。フーね。じゃあこれでやっていきたいなと思うんですけども、はい、先ほども言いました通り加藤純一君ライブ慣れ全然しておりません。今回が初ステージということでですね、大石さん手持ち無沙汰でどうしましょうという話になりまして、はい、なんと今回はこんなものを用意しました。
秘策を用意しました。
カラーボールこれ一応ねニコニコ超会議にですね許可を得まして、カラーボールをですねこれ加藤純一君手持ち無沙汰なだけにですねカラーボールずっと投げ続けます。
ちょっと待って、大石さん全部バラすんですね、僕の
全部バラす全部正直にいこう。
そうですね、
正直にいこう。
手持ち無沙汰になって
あ、I remember this, I remember this.
私用意します次第ということで、セリフパワーそういう、やってほしいことが1個あります。皆さんでわーって今日一のやつください、ね、そしたらね、ニコニコ生クソ音楽をもう少しだけ番組の寿命が伸びます。よろしくお願いいたします。
存続にかかってくるんですね。
そう、存続にかかってきますから、はい、さあそれではですね早速いきたいと思います。最初はじゃあカッコつけてタイトルコールしましょうか、はい、いいですか、はい、じゃあこの辺で背中合わせながら、はい、それでは聴いてください。ニコ生クソ音楽をオープニングテーマドラゴンエネルギー。純ちゃん説明してあげて番組のことを
説明しよう。大石加藤のニコ生クソ音楽王とは最も注目の音楽クリエイター大石正義とニコニコでＮｏ.1の一つコメント数を誇る加藤純一うんこちゃんがタッグを組んだネットで最も話題になるバズる今までにない音楽バラエティー番組だ。いきますよ皆さん。ヒーロー勇気パワーミラクルドラゴンエネルギーもないヒーローバカといるマグナム大石加藤のダイナマイト。純ちゃんカラーボール投げて任せて任せて。
The lyrics is more funnier now how like they made it.
君もダンスシャケなベイベー力じゃんじゃん溢れ出して街もだんだん古び出してマリゴー like a fire Let's go 行くぞみんなでヒーロー勇気パワーミラクルドラゴンエネルギー I ヒーロー赤とりるマグナム大石加藤のダイナマイト。さあ純ちゃん次ラップパートですよ。言ってください。Hey you understand ここはニコ生アンダーグラウンド働け母ちゃん全然金がない
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Everyone. Guys, why is no one saying ah? Yo, Nid, thank you for the 15 months. Why is no one saying ah here? Everyone's saying everyone's lying. This was good at the time. It was exciting. 8. Yeah.
さあ純ちゃん振ってあげていけたまげあれヒーロードラゴンエネ
Look, I almost cry every time with the pure rap part with the empathic shade. Look, what is it? Chickish. Nah. Guys, I don't see the problem with the rap. Wait, I wanna see that part. June's making rap. 8 to 10, 23, 8 10.
なんかいいのが
マウント富士ナックル
なんだろうな。
中一ジャン
働けにーだ。あ、いいね。ちょっとそこでね、刺しときましょうか、世間に。
働けにーと。
世間にちょっと釘刺しときましょう。ありありありあり。そういう教
June
育
hates
的
the
名目もやっ
rap
ぱ
part.
ね。
Hey you understand? ニコ生アンダーグラウンド。働けにーと。
一発目で。
最高。それもうジャブとかじゃないから。
そうストレートに
強パンチだよ。
そうぐさっと刺しといて。
働けにーと。素直に
母ちゃんサンクスみたいなの入れたいですね。
働きに母ちゃんサンクス
絶対仮で入れときましょう。仮でもしかしたら帰るかもしれないけど。
じゃんだせけ Hey you understand ここはニコ生アンダーグラウンド働きに母ちゃんサンクス勉強したまでないじゃんてかでない働きに母ちゃんサンクス全然止まらない
そういう系ですよね。
なんか全然金がないこれでいこう。
どういう歌なのそれ。ちょっとまあ一応ねそれで。
Wait, when does he rap it?
一応あるかもしれない。
34,
聞いてみましょう。聞いたら意外とハマるかもしれないじゃん。じゃあまずそこにちょっとかっこ悪さも出してもらえ。
ドラゴンファンタジー
いいじゃん。
あ、これいいよ。これしよう。
いいね。
これいいね。友情努力&ビクトリードラゴンファンタジー、人情ドラゴンファンタジーって大丈夫？その C 的にマル C 的に
大丈夫じゃないですか。全然
大丈夫だよね。オッケー。中日ドラゴンズは入らへん。次人情なななななななな
34.
ね。オッケー。人情色単語でチャーチャーやせ熱きたその熱い南米の魂が宿ったもイントロっていうか感想が入ってその後
あ、やばいそれ
ヒーローでまた熱くなっていくみたいな。あ、いいじゃん。
それ最高ですね。
ランバダ
最後のサビみたいなのは一番の
大石加藤のランデブーはないめっちゃ急になんか急にボサノバみたいになるみたいな。大石加藤のランデブー
新しすぎないですか。
Oh my god, his guitar.
またパッと弾けるな、すごいな。メドレー
ヒーローみたいなね。
すごいわ今の。
もう電波ソングっぽくなりますよね、いよいよね。あ、これはこれでおしゃれですけどね。
おしゃれっちゃおしゃれです。
ランバダにするんだったらそのランバダっぽい感じの曲調でそのギターソロが入って、ランデブーにするんだったらそのボサノバみたいな感じで急に入る。
僕電車が
Dun 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 album. It's not an
いや、それ
album.
本当燃え、ランバダ行きたいです僕。
多分だけど、
はい
燃やせ熱き魂、大石かとのランバダ。
かっけえ。
かっこいい。
ランバダしっくりきますね。
しっくりくるけど何のこっちゃよくわからんけどね。作ってるだけ。
When does Oko-chan sing his rap part?
ちょっと待って、純一加藤のランバダ。一人でランバダ踊り始めるっていう。
でそれ俺なんだ。なんか押し付けられたよランバダ今でも大石加藤の方がいいっすよ。
いやいいかな
純一
いいかな
加藤だとなんか俺一人になっちゃうし
オッケー
寂しいわ。
サビに生アンデ3はい
Hey you understand ここはニコ生アンダーグラウンド働けに母ちゃんさ全然金がないなんか微妙じゃないなんか
いやいいじゃん。
俺の貧困
Oh,
の
so he goes. They changed it because
歌みたいになっちゃってるじゃん。大丈夫これ。
あ、じゃあこの
はい
今のニートとサンクスを
はい
働け。
はい
that's so cool. That's actually so cool. What time is it? Did I have 3 hours? Yeah, should I even attend my graduation? Or do I even bother or no? What's that? Yeah, I'm about to graduate in 3 hours. I'm joking. I am going to attend it, of course. Congratulations. Thank you, Mina. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, my plan is I want to eat, shower, then show you guys what I'm going to wear, and then go to the graduation. So, we have 3 hours. Yo, King Meister! Thank you for the 5 gifted. That's what you did at 30. Thank you. That's what you did at 30. Jun's graduation song. Wait! Wait! This is June? I don't hear it. I don't hear June's voice. I can hear it now. I'm just like picking up lore here.
あ、やべえ卒業式思い出す。やべえ小6の時の卒業式思い出す。やべえ。ちょっと粛々と。母なる大地のふと。
I see he made that. Wait, what are even? What is Canadian graduation song? Copyright. Can't. Oh, it's in that already. Did I order food? Oh wait, do I still have? Hold on. I might still have udon. Tamate. We still have udon. We still have udon. Are you planning to come to Japan? Yeah. The stream before the graduation. How do you even... Places to go to in Japan.
Fun country to visit, full of history and with a rich cultural heritage. Temples and shrines dot its streets, while world-class restaurants rub shoulders
That's
with
scary,
ancient
what the hell?
castles and imperial palaces. And its cities bustle with life and energy.
Fake.
Japan is a warm, welcoming, and endlessly interesting travel destination with something for everyone. Here's
I'm
a
not going
look
to,
at the best
university.
places to visit in Japan.
GG.
Number 10. Kanazawa.
Oh.
Located between the wild waters of the Sea of Japan and the towering Japanese Alps, the historic city of Kanazawa boasts a rich history and culture. In the center of the city, you can find a
Not so beautiful. Fake Japan.
fantastic centuries-old castle, as well as charming and well-preserved samurai and geisha districts.
Ooh,
Their
samurai.
narrow alleys are lined by traditional houses, cozy tea shops, and a number of atmospheric temples and shrines.
Wait.
Its most famous attraction
You take
is
Jen
the
here.
lovingly landscaped Kenrokuen, which is considered to be one of the most beautiful.
Wait a second. This looks familiar. Wasn't this in Fire Force? Isn't this Fire Force? I swear to God, Fire Force. Town. Yeah, this place. This looks like this place. Yo! Yeah, this place. Wait, no, not this place. Asakusa. Wait, what the hell is that?
Beautiful gardens in Japan. Temples and shrines. Its most famous attraction is the lovingly landscaped Kenrokuen, which is considered to be one of the most beautiful gardens in Japan.
Oh, based in Kyoto. Dude, that looks so fake. That's so green, bro. What the hell? Look at that. I know it's not fake. Look at this. TG, look, what?
Number 9.
Ishigaki.
Ishigaki.
Oh, what the hell? That's like across the sea.
Located west of Okinawa, Ishigaki is Japan's premier beach destination and makes a good base to explore the other islands in the Yaeyama archipelago. Located 1,250 miles south of Tokyo, Ishigaki may not have the shrines and temples that other Japanese cities have, but it does have an exuberant nightlife for visitors who have the energy after a day of beachcombing, diving, or climbing Mount Nosoko.
Mount Nosoko. I have my beef udon. Beef udon might be ready, guys. Got some beef udon from yesterday.
Number 8. Hiroshima. Lying in western Honshu, Hiroshima's history will forever be linked to the atomic bomb which flattened the city on August 6, 1945. Almost completely destroyed, Hiroshima has remarkably been reconstructed and is now a bustling modern city, full of life. While many visitors come to pay their respects at the Peace Memorial Park and visit the chilling A-Bomb Dome ruins, the city has many other sites. It also serves as a gateway to some beautiful nearby islands, including the famous Miyajima Shrine.
Fake? Guys, I'm not American. That's all them. Low tide, high
Number
tide.
7. Kamakura. Set on the scenic shores of Sagami Bay, with forest-coated hills surrounding it, Kamakura is a top-rated destination. As it was once the capital of Japan, the coastal city is home to many important landmarks and a plethora of beautiful temples and shrines. Its defining symbol and most famous site is the Great Buddha of Kamakura, which is almost 44 feet high. Made out of bronze, the mighty figure towers over its surroundings and is one of the city's most famed and photographed attractions.
Where is it?
Kamakura. As it was once the capital of Japan, the coastal city is home to many important landmarks, surroundings, and is one of the city's
Kamakura.
most famed and photographed attractions. Number 6. Nikko. Located around 2 hours to the north of Tokyo, the small city of Nikko is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the country, and justifiably so. Tucked away among the mountains with forests all around it, Nikko is home to lots of impressive Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples. In addition to its many cultural attractions, Nikko is renowned for
Korean
its
garlic
beautiful
bread.
mountain scenery. The surrounding forests are full of sparkling waterfalls, glimmering lakes, and streaming hot springs for you to explore.
Tayo na lang. What is that, bro?
Number 5.
You guys don't like that place?
Takayama.
Oh.
Tucked away among the northern Japanese Alps, the small city of Takayama was, until relatively recently, one of Japan's best-kept secrets. Nowadays, however, its well-preserved quarter full of Edo-era architecture and its wealth of shrines, temples, and other tourist attractions lure more and more visitors every year. Due to its remote location in the mountains, the city has developed its own rich culture. Renowned for its beautiful townscape, Takayama certainly does paint a pretty picture with the peaceful Miyagawa River coursing its way through town.
Congrats, MJ. Me too. Looks so clean.
Number 4. Hakone.
I have never heard of these places before, chat.
Boasting beautiful mountain scenery, relaxing hot springs, and a number of world-class art museums, Hakone is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Japan. Located just a short train ride to the southwest
Hot
of
spring?
Tokyo, the town
Hot
lies
spring?
on the shores
Ooh.
of tranquil Lake Ashi. One of the most popular things to do is take a boat ride on one of the pirate ships that sail around the lake. From aboard their decks, you can enjoy breathtaking views of the lake's stunning scenery and majestic Mount Fuji in the distance.
Oh my god. That's scary. I can't. I'm scared
Number
of the ocean,
3.
chap.
Nara.
Why didn't they say hot spring?
Considered to be the birthplace of Japanese civilization, this ancient former capital has a wealth of historic sites for visitors to enjoy. Most of its main attractions can be found in the gorgeous green Nara Park. Also home to the city's multitude of tame deer that amble about asking tourists for food. Here you'll find the multi-storied pagodas and splendid stone lanterns, as well as a couple of lovingly landscaped Japanese gardens. The highlight, however, is Todaiji Temple, with its awe-inspiring architecture and enormous
That's
Great Buddha.
Massive. Oh. Oh.
Number 2.
Oh.
Kyoto.
Kyoto. Fake.
Widely reputed to be the most beautiful city in Japan, Kyoto is a treat to visit. The nation's capital for over 1,000 years.
Oh,
it
guys.
sports lots
Let me guess what top 1 is. What do you guys think is top 1?
of incredible historical sites and cultural
What do you-
landmarks. Dotted around its ancient streets, you'll find wonderful palaces and idyllic gardens, with 2,000 Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples to check out. In addition to this, its historic district of Gion is also well worth exploring. It is here that you can find lots of geishas and traditional inns. While Kyoto is lovely to visit at any time of year, it is particularly magical when the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Isn't that spring? Oh, that would be expensive as hell to go to then. Oh. Oh. What's number 1?
Number 1.
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Lying at the center of the world's most populous metropolitan area, Japan's futuristic capital is an exhilarating place to
Why are you guys laughing? Tokyo. Fake.
explore.
Tokyo has got
Renowned
me.
for its skyscraper-filled skyline and embracing cutting-edge technology, the neon-lit city stretches away endlessly before you. Interspersed amongst its towering blocks are awe-inspiring temples and museums that
I feel like if I were to visit Japan, I probably won't prioritize Tokyo. I will probably won't prioritize Tokyo. It's just it's too like I don't know. Yeah, too many people. It's just like I feel like people go to Tokyo just to say they've been in Tokyo. You know what I mean? To not like I feel like there's just so much more beautiful places.
If you're looking for a snow-capped adventure, look no further than Hokkaido, Japan's very own winter wonderland. The country's northernmost and largest island, at 84,450
Jesus
square
Christ.
meters, Hokkaido is destination
place
on
is
its own
massive.
and home to an interesting landscape of mountains, hot springs, and lakes. Because of its latitude, Hokkaido can get cold even in the summer, making it an ideal location for unique attractions such as ice hotels.
Wait.
While Hokkaido is a worthwhile destination all year round, it is especially magical in the winter, from December to February to early spring. Sapporo, Hokkaido's gateway to other cities, annually hosts the Lake Shikotsu Ice Festival from
Which is
January
colder.
to February in Lake Shikotsu Hot Springs.
Where I live, this is impossible to do. That's not possible to do if we live here. Where I live.
Springs in Shikotsu Toya National Park. One of only 2 lakes in Japan that never freeze in the winter. Because of the stratovolcano that surrounds it, Lake Shikotsu is an important part of the ice festival, because it provides the water for the surreal ice sculptures that draw tourists to the venue.
Wait! Nanda! Eh?
Aside from ice sculptures, there are shrines made of snow with coins stuck to them, thanks to visitors who make their wishes and say prayers in the temple.
Adorable. Yank. What if we take the money?
There are sharp and ever-frozen ice stalactites inside cave-like ice structures that people could walk through and explore.
That's scary. Oh, yeah, that's an... Oh.
The ice slide and ice rink are popular places for children, and there are cultural performances at certain hours of the day.
Dude, Hokkaido seems better than any other place, just from looking at it.
In Tobetsu, a small town near Sapporo, visitors can experience even more of the cold at Sweden Hills Ice Hotel.
Oh my god. Wait, so our ice hotel, like you can actually stay in there?
Hokkaido is known for its ice hotels, most of which...
Yeah, I feel like I'm not good. I hate winter, chat. I just hate winter. I hate winter. One of the reasons why I hate winter is my nose gets stuffy.
which can only accommodate a few guests at a time.
Okinawa? Okinawa, Japan.
So awesome. This video is brought. You've probably heard of Okinawa because it's the location of most of the American troops that are located in Japan.
No,
It was featured in the movie Kill Bill, has the reputation of long life because it houses some of the world's longest living people, and is the birthplace of karate. With past
Dude! That's scary! What if the aquarium breaks?
influences from
bro.
Taiwan,
Nah.
China, and surrounding Asia, as well as modern influences by American culture and
I just remembered. Dude. I just remembered. I have ice cream.
tourism. Okinawa has become a unique and
Bro!
tropical destination.
I hate having sisters, man, or brothers. They steal. They steal. They stole my ice cream. Adorable. I'm gonna eat all of it.
Destination within Japan. Here are some things to know, do, see, and eat when you visit Okinawa. There are over 160 islands that make up Okinawa, and this is only a must-do for those who are going for the first time and for a short visit. So I'll be focusing mostly on the main Okinawa island. The language spoken in Okinawa is Japanese, but it has some differing words and accents. Also, there's a completely different traditional Okinawa dialect called Ryukugo, but most young people don't use it. The average temperature throughout the year is 25 degrees. Summers can get up to 35 and winters may drop
That's
to
not bad.
15.
That's
Just
not
be
bad.
careful if you decide to travel to Okinawa in August or September, as it is typhoon
Rainy.
season.
Yeah.
The main destination and largest city in Okinawa where you will land is Naha. Train and bus transportation is not
Refrigerator thief is universal. Yep.
the greatest in Okinawa, so I definitely recommend either renting a
I gotta eat all of it.
car like we did, or if you don't have a license, you might want to look into booking day trips from your hotel via taxi or bus. It's really nice. The roads are wider than other parts of Japan, and streets are not so busy. It's got my 90s hip-hop music going.
Oi, DMCA! Copyright.
Topping the list of things to see and do, you should definitely check out Chiraomi Aquarium. It's the second largest aquarium in the world and the largest in Japan.
No. No thanks. I'm
This
scared of the
aquarium
ocean.
and the surrounding beach and park area will not disappoint.
No, thank
Located by Emerald Beach, you can walk the grounds of the aquarium and Expo Park and see the beautiful beaches, gardens, and views, as well as walk through an old Okinawan village museum.
you. Kawaii.
And even like they have shows where you do traditional dancing, play the sansi, the Okinawan snake skin banjo thing.
What is that?
And this is the main area. Looks like
What
a
are they
lot of
making?
different houses and district places. My friend is an architect, so he's way more excited than I was.
Call me. Hi.
In this video, I'm going to share with you guys my top 10 things you guys should know before coming to Japan. As some of you guys already know, I've lived in Japan for more than 15 years, and that I live in the center of it all, here in Shibuya. But when I first came to Japan from the US, there's so many things that I didn't know or understand. So in this video, I wanted to share with you guys the top 10 things that I wish someone told me before I came here. And let me know in the comment section if you find any of the things that I mentioned in the video kind of weird. And if you want to help
This guy again. Ramen guy, hi.
support the channel, check out my Tokyo merch. I'll leave a link below. Let's get started. So first thing, let's talk about cash in Japan. Probably coming from a lot of modern countries, you think that you can use credit cards because, you know, you think Japan is a modern country itself. But what you'll find is that a lot of places here in Japan won't accept credit cards.
Really?
Strange, right?
I mean isn't that common when you don't you do that anyways when you're traveling, right? Because this is what happened. Isn't it common to convert your money if you're traveling to a different country for cash? Fake? Really? Wait, how long ago was this? This was 2 years ago.
I mean, who really wants to carry around cash in their pocket all the time? But the reality is, in Japan, a lot of people still carry around cash. In fact, I probably have $10,000, $20,000 in my pocket at any given time just because I have to use cash so much. But before I get into all of the places that don't accept credit cards, let me share with you some places that do. Major department stores or retailers, mid to upper end restaurants, convenience stores, amusement parks, airports. Now some shops that probably don't accept credit cards are small mom and pop restaurants, local bars, street food vendors, a lot of restaurants who serve set meals during lunchtime, small retailers, and some taxis, although more and more are accepting credit cards these days. Even some fast food places don't take credit cards, so you should be careful. Also, if you're planning to travel outside of the city, be prepared to bring enough cash because it's even more likely for places not to accept credit cards. As a local tip, I find that my Visa card is accepted at most places, while sometimes my American Express is hit and miss. Also, if you want to minimize carrying cash around, you can get a Suica card or a Pasmo card. It costs about 500 yen and you can load it up to 20,000 yen in cash, so you can use it at a lot of places, but mainly it's used for train stations. So you don't need to buy a ticket each time when you get to the train, and it automatically calculates the fare when you get out. Just tap in and then tap out. But you can also use it at convenience stores, many street vending machines, taxis, train kiosks, some restaurants, shops, and even electronic stores like Big Camera accept it. Now, if you're looking to withdraw cash in Japan, I suggest 7-Bank ATM, Japan Post ATMs, and Prestia Bank, as they're best at handling foreign cards. So eating and drinking while walking on the street. So in many respects, it's considered bad manners to walk and eat at the same time, even if you get food on the go like sandwiches or onigiris. This rule may sound weird to you, but for Japanese people, eating a sandwich is the same as eating a big bowl of pasta while walking. Yeah, weird. If you want to eat or drink in public, the best thing to do is stop and chill on the side of the street. But all in all, walking and eating won't get you in trouble, but people will stare at you and look at you as if you
Look, yeah, I just saw. Look at this old man. Look at Osam.
Or
Look.
maybe even the older generation actually will.
Look at him. He's looking at. Yo, stop walking.
Say something to you. But there's always exceptions to the rule, and one of those exceptions is tabe aruki spots. Tabe aruki means to eat and walk. So these are places like Tsukiji Fish Market. These places are intended for people to buy food and eat on the street, and as it's named in Japanese, okay to walk too. But one thing you should know is that even in these areas, some shops don't allow you to walk and eat. But it should say on the storefront just to let you know. Festivals are another exception, and as more shops like Starbucks offer to-go items like coffee, you'll see more and more Japanese people walking around.
Is this true or lie? True.
coffee cups in their hand, ultimately changing the culture of Japan. The real issue why it's thought of as bad manners in Japan is because it's considered meiwaku, which means it bothers other people. People here are sensitive with strong food smells, and it would be the worst if you spill food or drinks on them by accident. But there's all types of people in Japan. I'm sure you guys have that one friend or family member that's more easily bothered by the slightest thing. Depending on who you ask, it may be different. So what I can tell you is, if you're really not sure what to do and you're kind of confused, just stop walking if you're eating. So drinking in Japan. The drinking age here is 20 years old. I was so surprised when I first came here. I was like, wow, you can actually drink here at 20 years old? So you can literally go to any convenience store and they'll sell you alcohol and not ask you how old you are if you just look like you're 20 years old. In fact, there's...
Hello. Onegaishimasu. Can I have some alcohol, please? No.
Still beer vending machines
Get
on
out.
streets, in hotels, etc. They don't even require any proof of age. But recently in Japan, they've made it a little bit more strict. Let me show you. I select my beer, I go to the counter, the clerks scan the drink, and the register screens and asks if I'm over 20 years old. I tap yes, I pay, and I'm all good to go. What do you guys think?
I am 20 years old. Hi.
Too strict? Too easy? How is it in your country? So let's talk about tattoos at the onsen. Japanese onsens, aka hot springs, are one of the coolest experiences you can have in Japan. Unfortunately, many Japanese onsen prohibit people with tattoos from entering the facility because of the stigma associated with tattoos in Japan. Yakuza, or also known as organized crime, are known to have characteristic irezumi, also known as tattoos. Known as organized crime, many Japanese onsen prohibit people with tattoos from entering the facility because of the stigma associated with tattoos in Japan. Yakuza, or also known as organized crime, are known to have characteristic irezumi, also known as tattoos. Since a lot of these onsen facilities don't want Yakuza going to their establishment or scaring their customers, they made like a blanket statement saying that anyone with tattoos, small or large, can't enter the place. Although it may sound unfair, it's Japan and it is what it is. So before making reservations at an onsen, make sure that they accept tattoos. One note though, if you're going to onsens with a private room or private onsen hotels where you don't have to share the space with strangers, then it should be okay to have tattoos as long as you don't show anyone in public. So for those of you that have tattoos, don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. There are a few spots in Tokyo that are cool with tattoos. I have a full list on my website, so I'll be sure to leave a link in the description of the video so you can check it out for yourself later. Alright, Wi-Fi and internet in Japan. Now this is actually one of the things that a lot of people ask me questions about in the comment section, and it's actually one of the most things that always concerns me when I go overseas. So what you need to know is that all of the major cities like Tokyo have relatively fast internet in Japan. I even stayed at a capsule hotel in Tokyo and their Wi-Fi was super fast. I think this should be enough for most people. Nicer hotels outside of the city should have Wi-Fi, but maybe at a slow...
What the fuck? The 43 Mbps!
Capsule hotel in Tokyo and their Wi-Fi was super fast. I think this...
Dude! That's fast! Too slow. You guys think that's slow?
This should be enough for most people. Nicer hotels outside of the city should have Wi-Fi, but maybe at a slower speed. But if you're anything like me and need to be connected all the time, then there are some local options. Number one, Starbucks. On the free route, luckily Starbucks provides Wi-Fi to all its customers, and there are so many Starbucks all throughout Japan. But I found that the speeds are fast or slow depending on the amount of customers on the network. You can try other cafes, but it's hit and miss. Number two, city Wi-Fi. Another free alternative is to use the city Wi-Fi. This is is only available at the major stations or areas like Shibuya, Shinjuku, Harajuku, Odaiba, etc. Connecting is fairly easy. I'll leave a link to all this information in the description. Now, if you need to be connected at all times, then you're gonna need to go the paid route. So the first paid option is to rent.
You have 500 Mbps.
A portable hotspot Wi-Fi and carry it around with you. Now, I think it's the easiest thing to just go to the airport and rent one out there. Another option is to get a SIM card for your unlocked mobile device. You can go to any major electronics store and they should carry it. Again, check the description for more details. Smoking in Japan. Check this out. It says no smoking area here, but right next to me, there's a smoking section. Smoking in Japan may catch a lot of you off guard, especially if you're coming from the US. But if you smoke, then you're in luck because Japan has some of the most friendly laws for smokers. But that may be changing in the near future, which I'll tell you about just a little bit later. First of all, many...
Did they change smoking right now?
Izakayas, which are sit-down restaurants designed for drinking, allow their customers to smoke.
Oh my God.
May be changing in the near future, which I'll tell you about just a little bit later. First of all, many izakayas...
Look at his face. Look how he looks at the camera. Scary.
Which are sit-down restaurants designed for drinking, allow their customers to smoke throughout the entire restaurant and don't usually provide non-smoking sections. If you want to go to an izakaya, simply put, you're gonna have to deal with a secondhand smoke. Nicer restaurants may prohibit smoking, but some of them still accommodate their smoking customers. So if you want to eat at that kind of establishment, you should really ask before you make reservations. Some family restaurants and other establishments do attempt to divide smokers and non-smokers, but sometimes you'll find that there's nothing really separating a smoking table and a non-smoking table, other than maybe a tiny vent. And one of the biggest surprises I had when first living in Tokyo is that smoking inside is actually allowed while smoking outside is prohibited. It didn't make sense to me at first, but when you can...
Japan is strict about smoking now. Oh, because littering outside. Oh, that makes sense because if you're smoking outside, you're just gonna throw the smoke. Like,
consider how busy the streets are in Tokyo, the last thing you want is someone bumping into you with their cigarette butt. The city, though, wanting to accommodate smokers, had set up smoking areas throughout the city so those smokers who need their nicotine fix can do it safely on the street. Isn't that a great idea? But to the non-smokers out there, you might be pleased to hear that they passed a law that make it more strict to smoke cigarettes inside. If they want to have a smoking section, to have it separate from the non-smoking section, otherwise they can't have a smoking section at all. Riding the train in Japan. Now, if you guys have seen any videos on Japan, you've probably seen these crazy attendants pushing people on the train. And let me tell you that the struggle is real and it really happens, especially during rush hour. Try to avoid riding major city commuter trains during the weekday between 8 to 9:30 in the mornings, 5:30 to 7:30 in the evenings, and the last train, which is usually around midnight, and the trains reek of alcohol. Peaks may vary from train line to train line.
oh my God.
But
Yo.
This should give you a rough idea of when to avoid the trains. Also, what a lot of travelers don't know is that usually the first or last cart of the train
only
on weekday mornings are reserved for women only. This is because Japan has a huge problem with men groping women on trains, especially when they're packed on the train like marshmallows in a game of Chubby Bunny. Look for the pink signs on the cart, which also indicate the women only time. In this case, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. So we're at a restaurant right now, and one of the things that I absolutely love about Japan is the non-tipping culture. So what I mean about that is if you go to a restaurant or if you take a taxi, you never have to pay a tip. The price on the bill.
This is also a thing in the Philippines. I went to Canada. I'm like, why are tips like
is the actual price you pay, and it's one of the things that I deeply appreciate. You save so much time not having to calculate the tip, and the service here is almost every time pretty good. At the same time, there's one thing you guys need to know is that there's hidden fees in some of the restaurants. It's called a toshidai, or in English, the table charge. Prices vary from place to place, but ranges from 300 yen to the upper end of 1,000 yen per person at night.
300 yen, that's 300, that's $3. 1,000 yen, $10 for a table charge? What the
places. You'll actually be able to spot it right away. When you sit down at the table before ordering drinks or food, the waiter will bring you a small dish. Once you see the small dish, then you know there's gonna be a table charge. It's very Japanese in a way. They'll make you pay for a table charge, but they'll actually give you something in return. General rule is if it's a fast food place, ramen shop, or restaurant serving set lunch courses, then you don't have to worry about the table charge. Otherwise, expect a table charge. But you really need to be careful of the sneaky izakayas that make you order a certain number of dishes as well as charge you a table charge. They're usually the ones advertising in front of the stores for a ridiculously cheap amount of money, like 1,000 yen, all you can eat, all you can drink, or something like that. Even places like this advertise 500 yen pizzas will have a table charge, and they'll make you also order one drink. So no matter what, you are paying at least 1,000 yen to eat at the place. I know it's not much to some of you, but I still think it's a bit sneaky. Let's talk about hotel fees in Japan. And if you guys have looked and searched for hotel rates, you might have found that it's quite expensive. But what you may not know initially is that more often than not, hotels in Japan charge per person instead of per room. So I could see having a minor add-on charge for an additional person staying at the room, but doubling the rate for an additional person seems a bit excessive to me. I don't know about you guys, it may really depend on the country you're coming from. But I'm from the US and we really don't have rooms doubling in rate when you have two people versus one.
Wait, what? It doubles when you have two people? Why? Yes, because I like gold.
Makes sense to me is when you go to a Japanese ryokan or onsen hotel and they include dinner and breakfast as part of the room rate. In this case, an additional dinner and breakfast would need to be prepared for that extra person, hence doubling the overall cost. Anyway, so I don't see Japan changing their business practice anytime soon, so it may be affordable to look at other services.
It's
like
wrong
Airbnb
information. Yo guys, you guys would help me out to find good hotels, right? Japanese. Chickish. Alright, you guys will help. You guys better help me with hotels.
Couples and families. Or for singles, you might want to check out capsules or youth hostels. And number 10, cooperate with the police. Wow, this has been like such a hot and long day trying to film this. I'm so glad we made it through, so let's just start. This may actually be a no-brainer, especially if you're coming from a foreign country. But what you might not understand is the laws are very different here in Japan and how the police interpret those laws. So whatever rights you think you have, you might want to put that on hold when you come to Japan. One of those rights is your right to privacy. Police here in Japan have the rights to stop you, check your ID, and ask you questions just if they think you look suspicious. It might sound ridiculous, but
oh my god. We gotta worry about what we're wearing. What if...
That's just how it is in Japan. And if you don't cooperate, there's a high chance that they can detain you and hold you in the police box, like the one behind me right here. In fact, I've been stopped a few times throughout my 15 years in Japan, and talking with my other friends who live in Tokyo, they've been stopped as well. If you guys have any experience with the police in Japan, let me know in the comment section. So
do you guys have experience with the police in Japan? Nigate. Nigate. Yes? What is it like, John? Yes? What? Tell me guys your story with the police. Tapstrip. June is always fucking. The police talked to me because I was drinking in the park until midnight. Okay, well, if you ride a bicycle, did you steal it? You were asked? What? Mashite! What? You're just driving your own bicycle? Yo! Did you steal that bicycle? Mashite! He touched my... What the... What the hell? I was stopped by riding a bicycle on a slope. Even students are asked. Damn. Ooh. Eh? Stop!
And he's just waking up for work. He prefers to skip showers in the morning, as well as skipping breakfast at home. Very common in Japan, and also time efficient. His house is relatively large for Tokyo, but he shares it with his family who run their business from the first floor. Looks like the rest of the family is still asleep. In summer, Tokyo becomes unbearably hot, so he dresses in cool biz, meaning light attire, no tie, or suit jacket. Some traditional Japanese companies don't agree though, and you'll catch some of these salarymen walking the streets in the video. Makoto, how long does it take you to get ready?
朝は10分から15分ぐらいで準備ができます。
Thank you, Jazzy.
Makoto lives too far from the nearest train station, Akabane, to walk every morning, so he takes a mamacheri, a Japanese slang for mom's bike. Many people who live far from the station ride their bikes and park them in paid spaces, as the city confiscates bikes in undesignated spots. So there's this unwritten escalator etiquette in Tokyo. Stand on the left and walk on the right. As you can see, Makoto's excited to get to work, so no standing for him.
Dude, why is it completely opposite in Japan, bro? You go stand on the right in Canada and walk on the left. You drive on the right in the Canada. Yeah, you drive on the right in Canada.
So Akabane is in the northern part of Tokyo, right next to Saitama. Makoto's office is located in Korakuen, which is luckily in the northern part of Tokyo as well. So he only has a 30-minute train ride to work, which is half the time for a standard Tokyo commute.
They didn't film the train.
But he does have to transfer midway and take 2 trains to get to work. Time to transfer trains.
Alright, so I think Makoto's train is arriving right now. Let's see how he is.
Graduation from grade 12.
Makoto, how was the train ride?
もういつもすごい忙しいです。人がたくさんいて、日本はいつもこんな感じですよ。いつも我慢してます。
Oh look, that's Tokyo Dome. That's pretty cool, but the trains must be crazy busy on game day. Makoto works for a company called Mobile, a SIM card provider in Japan. Makoto was hired straight out of university, and he plans to stay with Mobile his entire career, another characteristic of a Japanese salaryman. So he's gonna pay with an IC card commonly used in Japan at convenience, trains, taxis, restaurants, and even vending machines, all with one touch. Oh, how convenient. His office is in the same building as the konbini.
ここが私たちの職場です。どうぞ。
What does a salaryman do?
As the youngest employee in the company, he's always the first one to arrive at the office. It gives him time to get the office ready and get some work done.
What does a salaryman do, Chad?
Makoto, how many people are in the office?
3、4、5人、普通5人で、今はちょっとインターンが来てます。2人。
The first person came in. and more. These two ladies are interns that Makoto is helping manage. And that's his boss. Although it's a small Tokyo office, you can see that Makoto sits next to his boss without any barriers. Open seating style.
Look at
What are
that
you doing
smile.
now? And more.
See that smile?
These two ladies are interns that Makoto is helping manage. And that's his boss. Although it's a small Tokyo office, you can see that Makoto sits next to his boss without any barriers. Open seating style. What are you doing now?
Wait, so what do they do?
In larger Japanese companies, usually an office lady would prepare tea, coffee in the morning. But in smaller companies, you'll find the youngest person will be tasked with many of the day-to-day administration. Seems like Makoto's happy to do it though.
It's about to get really busy. We're going to be going to a lot of places, but that's kind of like what happens when you work at a small office. You kind of have to do everything, and Makoto, he comes in, turns on the lights, makes the coffee for everyone. I don't know, is this like very similar to your country? And let me know in the comments.
He's off to his first appointment now.
Appointment?
How much time do you have until the meeting? So Makoto's official title is Marketing Advisor, which is kind of vague. In fact, his business card doesn't even have a title on it, which will make a bit more sense as the video goes on. Makoto, where are you going right now?
次のミーティングは月島の、コーヒー焙煎工場、ショップでもありますけど、そこに行きます。
So Makoto is visiting a coffee roaster in Tsukishima to prepare shipments for the company's subscribers. It seems kind of odd for a SIM card company to be in coffee subscriptions, but the business is part of the company's initiative as it donates all the earnings to charity called Warm Hearts Coffee Club. Managing this effort is also part of Makoto's job.
So they're actually roasting the coffee beans right now as we speak. Oh wait, I think I'm missing it.
I thought there was a SIM card company.
Now he's heading to Shibuya from Tsukishima, which are on opposite ends of Tokyo. Another 30-minute train ride. So, where are you going now?
これからコインスペースという観光案内所に行きます。SIM カードの
This is a day in the life of a Japanese university student.
Oko-san!
This is Yusuke, 22-year-old Japanese university student living in Yokohama, part of the greater Tokyo area, and it's time to get up for class. He lives in a 2-story house with his parents, as it's within commuting distance to campus. In fact, it's fairly common in Japan for people to continue to live with their parents even after graduation well into their adult working career.
Yeah.
And like most Japanese salarymen,
Isn't that an Asian thing? I think that's an Asian thing, to live with your parents even after you graduate university. Do you guys not stay with your parents? Even after graduating university?
he also prefers to take a bath at night, so he forgoes a morning shower.
It's dirty if you brush your teeth before eating.
So Yusuke is your typical 4th-year Japanese college student with a good balance of school coursework, part-time job, and social life, which we'll all get into later in this video. So he skips breakfast in the morning, but makes time to feed his cat before he goes to class.
Yo, don't skip morning breakfast.
His house is about a 10-minute walk to the nearest train station, which is not bad at all. And as a student, Yusuke is able to purchase a Teikiken, which is a commuter pass allowing him to take unlimited rides on the specified route between his home and school.
Wait, what? That's cheap. Yo, I want that.
So Yusuke should be coming soon. This is actually the end of the line, so I don't know whether the train is going to be coming from this end or this end, so we'll just have to see. I'm guessing it'll be coming from this end. Good morning. Yusuke, where are you going now?
So Yusuke takes the train and bus to get to campus, with a total commute time of about 1 hour and 10 minutes door to door. And since this campus doesn't have direct train access, most students take the bus from the closest train station to get to campus. Yusuke, is it always this crowded?
Parents' money for AirPods. Hey, listen. Oh, I like this.
This is a day in the life of a Japanese delivery person.
Delivery person? What does that even... Ah.
This is Yasuho, 22-year-old living in Tokyo, and she's just waking up to start her day. She lives alone in this newly built 1K apartment, and like many Japanese, she prefers to take a bath at night just before she goes to sleep.
Really?
Oh nice, she's sporting mop slippers. Yasuho, how long does it take you to wear makeup?
10分から15分ぐらいはかかっています。
I guess she doesn't eat breakfast in her apartment.
Fake girl. Yeah, my graduation is in 2 hours. Can you believe that? I'm graduating in 2 hours.
She commutes to work by bike, taking about only 10 minutes to get to the office. In fact, it's pretty rare in Tokyo for someone to live right next to the office, as most workers commute on average about 1 hour by train one way. Also, compared to other Japanese workers, her day starts a little earlier, so living nearby is ultra convenient. Yasuho works as a delivery person at Sagawa Express, one of the largest transportation companies in Japan, with more than 50,000 employees spread across 400 offices throughout the country.
Alright, so Yasuho should be coming around the corner right now. Let's see how much she slept this morning.
Good morning. What time did you go to sleep last night?
10時ぐらいに寝ました。
Oh, she's changed into her Sagawa uniform, looking sharp. What did you just buy?
朝ごはんのクッキーとポカリスエット買いました。
Okay, she's eating a chocolate chip cookie for breakfast. Pocari Sweat is a popular sports drink in Japan. This is the go-to drink when
Pocari
Japanese
Sweat,
want to
yeah.
quickly get hydrated.
I've drank Pocari Sweat. Pocari Sweat!
So this is the main Sagawa shipping terminal in the Tokyo area, and where all shipments are sorted every morning. She needs to pick up the boxes which go to her specific delivery area and load them into her microvan.
Oh, what is this?
Apparently, every day.
This is a day in the life of a Japanese firefighter.
This is Soshi, a 22-year-old firefighter in Tokyo, and he's just waking up to start his day. So this may look like a regular Japanese apartment, but it's known as Hanshin Taiki Shukusha in Japanese, which directly translated means a single waiting dormitory, as it's provided by the fire department. In an emergency situation such as a large natural disaster, it makes it easy for the firefighters living here to quickly gather and help with any efforts. Do all firefighters live in this type of facility?
消防学校から消防署に配属された若手の職員はほとんど最初はこの寮に入っています。
Soshi usually eats breakfast at home, making sure he fuels up before his shift. I guess that chocolate spread on his toast gets him up for the day ahead.
This man eats one bread?
Like most Japanese salarymen, he also wears a suit to work, even though his office commute is only a 10-minute walk away.
COVID. It's February
Soshi
26th.
is in his fourth year
COVID.
as a shoboshi, in English, a firefighter. After high school in Hiroshima, he studied for the firefighter exam for 1 year while working at a yakitori restaurant. After passing, he relocated to Tokyo.
I am back with another day in the life, and this one is going to be a special one because we're doing a full 24 hours. Soshi should be coming around the corner right now, so let's see
where's
how
your
he's doing
mask?
this morning.
Good morning.
おはようございます。
Did you sleep well last night?
はい、10時には布団に入りました。しっかり前日に寝とかないと夜災害があった時に力が出ないので早く寝るようにしてます。
And this is Soshi's office, the Johto Fire Station, Tokyo Tsunamachi branch. In Tokyo, there are a total of 303 fire stations covering the entire area, with about
Really?
18,600
Jesus
firefighters at the
Christ.
ready. Although the fire station has an elevator, it's fairly standard for Japanese firefighters to use the stairs throughout the day.
Workout? I'm guessing it's for workout.
Soshi, what's that?
これは階級章といって自分の身分を表す印になっています。
In Japan, firefighters have 10 different ranks. Badges have different numbers of stars and stripes. All firefighters like Soshi start at the first rank, 1 star and 1 stripe. To earn a promotion to the next rank, the department will review Soshi's performance and test results after around 4 years. So he's almost there.
4 years?
And to become a firefighter in Tokyo, applicants must pass an exhaustive fire department recruitment examination that's held only once a year, which includes both a written and physical exam. Each year, there are only a limited number of positions, so becoming a Japanese firefighter is highly competitive.
Really?
Last year, only 1 out of 14 applicants, about 7%, were able to pass the full exam.
Damn.
Soshi, what are you doing now?
今日から発出されている書類があるのでそれを確認してます。
Apparently, every day headquarters sends documents to all the firefighters, so one of his first tasks in
Why?
the morning is to read through all of the material.
What do you need? What do they need that for?
What are you doing right now?
そろそろ大交代なのでそれに向けて自分の防火衣を出してます。
In Japan, the firefighters work a 24-hour shift, and it officially commences at a large meeting called Daikota.
$48,000! Sheesh! Wait. Wait, that's actually low. Wait, that's actually low. Wait. That's Wait, isn't that low? What the fuck? That is, dude. Why is that so low? They work 24 hours a day. And it's very dangerous. It's in Tokyo as well. That's in Tokyo, Japan. Living in Tokyo is expensive. What?
The previous day's shift lines up on one side, while the incoming shift lines up on another. During the meeting, the previous team will inform the incoming shift all of the details for any incidents during their
Jesus
shift, such as
Christ.
locations, how many times they were sent out, and any other important matters. This is one of the most critical points of the day, as all of the information must be transferred accurately. In case there's an event or disaster, the firefighters must always act quickly and safely based on the information they have. So right now they're doing all of their morning checks. They have to do this to make sure that all the equipment is working properly.
Do they have Japanese firefighter Social benefits.
As well as making sure that all of the vehicles are working properly.
Oh, Soshi's putting on his bokai, aka bunker gear. As part of his own morning inspection, Soshi must fully try on his gear to ensure that every piece is working properly. Literally, his life depends on it. After verifying his equipment, the team must work together to inspect the fire truck. Everything is checked from the lights all the way down to each door compartment opening smoothly, because in an emergency situation, every second counts. Next, the team inspects their firefighting equipment to ensure that it's also in working order. The check for each individual piece of equipment is methodical, and the entire process must be committed to the firefighter's memory.
Well, it looks like they're finishing up right now. That was a pretty comprehensive check. Let's see what's next. And now it looks like they're doing their morning stretches. And then they're all doing all in one motion, which is pretty cool.
Oh, and look, it's Soshi leading the group. So after stretches, they quickly gear back up, this time inspecting each other's gear.
That's so hard!
The team continues on with their daily
Jesus
firefighting
Christ! How many?
What are you doing right now?
はい、これから訓練でホースを使いますので、その準備をしています。
So rolling removes all the air bubbles, and folding it as such is just the most efficient way to start before it gets extended out during the live drill. Apparently, the kanji character on the hose identifies the fire station. Useful in real-life fire situations, as there could be more than 10 different fire trucks involved. That's a lot of hose. Oh, it looks like they're just about to start.
Why did he say it like that? That's a lot of hose. Come on, man.
So Japanese firefighters are trained to get ready in under 60 seconds, full gear, plus verifying the incident destination and route on a map. That's so fast! In today's drill, Soshi and his team are simulating the rescue of a person on the second floor of a burning building. Every day, the firefighters must drill different situations in order to be prepared for whatever future incident or disaster may happen.
あなたはしごに乗り移れますか？わかりました。じゃあゆっくりでいいのでこのはしごに乗り移ってください。
In Soshi's first call as a firefighter, he had to help rescue a person who fell down from a high location. But being his first time, his hands were shaking so badly he couldn't perform. Luckily, with the support and encouragement from his team, in addition to hard work on these type of training drills, he was able to overcome the nervousness he had on his first outing. He now operates with confidence. In an actual fire, the entire room is usually engulfed with black smoke and likely visibility close to zero. So firefighters are trained to kick their legs out to check their surroundings. Oh, they found him! Once the person is evacuated from inside of the building, the team must get the person down to the ground level. If that person is unable to make it down on their own, the team is trained to secure the person via ropes and lower them down safely. Wow, that was intense. I could only imagine what a real fire would be like. That looks heavy. How much does all of your gear weigh?
呼吸器と防火衣合わせて全部でプラス20キロぐらいになります。今訓練で呼吸器のボンベ吸っちゃったので新しいボンベ
20 kilograms plus!
Although Soshi just completed an exhausting fire drill, him and his team must be diligent and ready their gear right after the training. Again, in case they're called out to a real fire.
Jesus Christ.
In Japan, firefighters not only fight fires and go out on emergency calls, but
Yeah. Dude, there's so... Okay, I gotta ask this one more time now. Why is there so many multitasking jobs in Japan? That sushi or that ramen chef, dude, literally, like what?
They also assist local residents with permits and safety fire-related matters. This resident is here to register for a fire safety seminar. Soshi helps the resident complete the forms, but he's still relatively new and learning the ropes. So when he's unsure about something, he checks with his superiors on proper procedures. Do firefighters have a specific job in the office?
自分は予防担当という担当なんですけど、もう一人いますので、2人で協力して受付をやってます。ありがとうございます。お疲れ様でした。
So it looks like Soshi's gonna be tied up for a little bit. So while he's doing that, let's go explore this place. Just behind me right here, it looks like their training room. They have some weights, they have a bench, they have a pull-up bar, dip bar, and it looks like they have a squatting rack as well.
I feel like they actually do too much. Ooh.
This is a day in the life
Oi,
of a
Shimizu!
Japanese casino worker.
Oi, Shimizu! Stop it, man!
He prefers to take a short shower in the morning to start his day. So Kento's job requires him to change into uniform when he arrives, but despite this, he prefers to wear a suit during his commute. In fact, it's common for Japanese men to wear suits even though they will change into another uniform when they reach their workplace. So today, he has Hayaban, which means early shift. Depending on the day, he rotates with other staff between early shift and night shift, or Soban. He says though his company is careful to avoid scheduling a morning shift following a night shift on the previous day.
Looking clean.
He lives about 15 minutes away from work by train. He decidedly lives in a relatively less crowded area, mostly residential with some shops and restaurants near the station, so that he has direct train line access to Shinjuku Station, the world's busiest train station with over 3.6 million people passing through daily.
Wait, Jesus.
It's usually more crowded with people at the station, but today is Saturday, so there's far
Whoa,
less
he's
commuters
filming in the
and salarymen, especially at this
filming
time.
in the
So it's
train.
quite early this morning, but Kento's train should be arriving shortly here in Shinjuku.
Isn't that bad manner?
So how long did you sleep last night?
今日は6時間寝れました。
Wait, when is this?
Before he arrives
April
at work,
20.
he
Wait, April 3, 2020? Isn't that COVID time as well?
stops at the convenience store to pick up his lunch. Oh, he's paying via phone app, which is relatively new in Japan as about 80% of transactions are still cash-based. So Kento works at Maruhan, one of the largest casino entertainment companies in
Maruhan.
Japan, with 60 years of history and more than 23,000 employees. Maruhan
Jesus
offers slot machines
Christ!
and pachinko, which
This
has become
place
an
is
integral
massive!
part of Japanese culture, accounting for 1/3 of the Japanese
Can I get a
entertainment
hiya?
and leisure market. And don't worry, I'll explain pachinko a little bit later on in this video. Before Kento clocks in, he usually has a quick smoke at the smoking room next to the main office. In
Evil
fact,
store?
Japan is well known for its open smoking culture compared to many Western countries. But from April 2020, Japan completely bans indoor smoking except for
Wait, really?
designated smoking rooms like this one. So once clocked in, he has to change into his uniform. Kento, what are you doing?
これ全スタッフの制服があるんですよ。なので自分の名前が書いてある制服、サイズとかもあるので、はい。
So he also needs to change into work shoes. I guess the man knows what he likes. So the company actually dry cleans all the workers' shirts at the end of each day, so they look fresh and clean when they start work. What's that?
これはですね、パチンコスロットの台を開ける鍵になります。
Damn, you need to carry more tools with you?
こちらは台についているモニターの画面のリモコンになりまして、この全スタッフ台鍵と一緒にリモコンも持ちます。
To complete his uniform, he wears a wireless headset in order to communicate with other
Jesus
staff throughout the
Christ,
day.
man!
Is that a floor map?
これはフロメンと言ってまして、その日スタッフの配置が決まってます。ポジションですね。
And since his picture is set aside, he has the free roaming position today. So Kento just arrived at work, he's changed, he's ready to go. Now he has to go around and prepare the casino area. Let's see what he does.
Oh, COVID.
So Kento works as a pachinko parlor hall manager, and his first task of the morning is to ensure that all of the machines are working properly. He checks to see if the balls are moving correctly, balls are not left over from the previous day, and that a guidebook is set on the side of each machine. He does this one by one for each machine on the floor. Next, he must ensure that all of the floor signage is working properly. So you need to clean outside too?
Why do they have so many jobs? なんだよ。
おはようございます。
What the
おはようございます。おはようございます。締め切りは9時30分、9時30分です。
And this is a line for customers
a lot
waiting
of
to enter
gamblers.
so they can get their first
Eh?
pick of the
Shimizu!
machines. The doors
Ay,
actually
nako,
open
Shimizu!
at 10 a.m. today, but customers start lining up
Oh
just
my
before 9.
God.
Interestingly though, the parlor hosts a morning lottery to decide who gets to enter first and their choice
That
of
is a
machine.
lot
so
of
it's Kento's job
freaking
to also organize the
people.
line so that customers don't block pedestrians walking through. Like many traditional Japanese companies, Kento's workplace starts the day with a morning meeting called chode. But their morning meeting is a little more energetic than most, as they perform koedashi, which means they practice speaking clearly and loudly in proper language in unison. Because the pachinko hall is a loud working environment, it's critical for the staff to be able to speak to customers and each other clearly at a high volume.
Oh, why?
Now he gets a short break.
接客コンテストといって接客がいい人の全国でやってるんですけれども、実はですねこの全国1位になった人なんですよ、この人が。川端マネージャーの川端です。
You're number one? How did you win?
そうですね、やっぱり大切なのはやっぱりこう来ていただけるお客様をいかにこう大切にできるかっていうところをやっぱ意識しながら、やりました。
Wow, so there's more than 1,000 people line up outside. I can't wait to see what happens when they all get in here.
Jesus Christ! Wait, so are gambling like a big thing in Japan? There's freaking 1,000 people about to gamble.
Finally, lottery time.
Wait, lottery
They have a
time?
special machine, aptly called Fortune, for customers to draw tickets. And again, it's Kento's job to organize the people in line.
4箇所空いております。よろしければどうぞ。よろしければ一番端も空いておりますので。大変お待たせしました。いらっしゃいませ。おはようございます。
When the hall opens, Kento focuses on greeting and welcoming each and every customer that enters.
前のお客様ですかね。ようにご協力お願いします。
Wow, only a few minutes after opening, the floor is filled with customers. Now he must walk around the floor to assist the customers if they have any questions or need help. From here, it appears that he's super close to the customer, but it's a necessary distance since the hall is extremely loud.
ご飯タイム。
Yay! Finally, lunchtime! So his lunch breaks are only 30 minutes long, so he needs to be quick. To save time, he usually eats convenience store food in the office. Today, he went with a curry bento, which actually looks pretty good.
Thumbprints. Pachinko. What's pachinko?
As part of his job,
What is pachinko? Smash! Thank you for the 13 months. It's a mechanical game is supposed to use for. Oh. How do you play pachinko? How to play pachinko. We're gonna learn how to gamble.
So, welcome back, guys. Let's check it out. That's opening up in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but I came in a little bit before my job started to open, and I'm like, you know what, I got some time. I want to record a video and show you guys how to actually play pachinko. What is pachinko? Let's check it out. What better way to tell you guys how to play pachinko than to describe it on one of my favorite pachinko machines at my job, and by far showcases my favorite band of all time, X Japan. Now right here, of course, is the pachinko machine, and what you're going to do is you're going to get some balls. You put balls right here in this tray, and right here is your dial. Now, I always tell people when they play to slightly turn the dial because it's very sensitive, and it's going to be shooting balls throughout this area right here. Now, if you turn it really hard, you're going to be shooting a ball all the way around, and that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is you want to aim for this little corner right here. This is what we call the sweet spot. Once the ball trickles down the pegs, you want to aim for this area right here, this middle spot. And this will give you more balls to continue playing. And while you play, you have this little slot machine game of jackpots. Now, while you progress through the jackpots, you'll be getting more balls, which is going to be right here.
Oh, wait, so pretty much what's happening is you're playing it, so it goes through down, and then when it goes down, it plays like in the middle, like the slot machine.
You usually have a container right here so you can save some of the balls, because you'll be getting a lot if you get a lot of jackpots. Now, every pachinko machine has the same premises of what I described, but every one of them has a different sort of mini game. And most mini games are based off of matching threes. You know, you want to match, like say for this example, you want to match 5, 5, 5. The more you match, the more jackpots you get. And once you go to a certain platform, you get what they call a super jackpot, where you just get a bunch of freaking balls. Now, why do you need all these balls? Well, you can either use that to keep on playing to increase your score, or you can cash those balls in for prizes from some of the low tiers that we would expect from like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff like that. You know, like if you have
Wait, the balls are worth
250 balls after playing, you can get this nice little
250. They're not even cost. They don't even cost money.
pink. I think that's a monkey, or like Jeepers Creepers. You know.
Do you even earn money from the balls?
Watches.
Oh, you can also do cash.
The high tier stuff, it's gonna be the stuff over here. Like you get stuff like the drone, a giant Yoda, Pikachu hat, VR, several different anime characters,
Chat,
statues.
when we get our own room, we're gonna get VR. We're gonna buy VR.
And that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, each pachinko machine, they may have different
He
mini games.
also has a bit of computer work. He needs to verify the Hikitsugi, which is basically a daily record of events from the shift before him. Staff must report what happened during the shift with things like machines, customers, etc., and share it with the next shift so there isn't a break in their service quality.
So while Kento is doing some work right there, let me kind of show you around and show you how this whole thing works.
So Maruhan has pachinko and slot machines. Slot machines are fairly universal, so let me explain how to play pachinko. Pachinko is a type of mechanical ball game resembling pinball, but instead with many tiny balls and with the aim to drop the balls into a specific pocket in the machine. If one of the balls goes into the designated pocket called Stato Chaka, it will initiate a slot machine-like roll on the LCD screen. If the numbers or patterns line up, then it's a jackpot, and then your winnings, more balls, will be dispensed in the bottom of the tray. So here's the interesting part. The winnings can be used to claim various prizes like these offered at the front desk, but cannot be claimed for cash directly since gambling is prohibited by Japanese law.
What? Why are they? So you can't cash it out. Wait, those things are useless then.
Instead, the winnings can be exchanged into gold chips. Then, outside at a neighboring TUC shop, the gold chips can be exchanged for cash.
Oh! Oh! Naruhodo! 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 These bastards. Listen, you can't pull out cash. Demo, you can pull out a chip that can be transferred into cash. Nande? What?
Oh, and they even have an app which reports the usage history and winning statistics from each machine, which is one of the reasons why many customers want to come early and get their choice of the machine. Now he's back in the hall, and
It's
similar
like-
to the more.
Come on, that has to be obvious that it's gambling, right? So you're telling me that it's actually illegal to directly cash the balls, but you can cash it. These smartasses actually.
He attends to customers, but as the machines get used by customers, he must ensure that each machine remains clean. So he
COVID.
wipes down each machine and takes
COVID.
trash away from customers.
COVID.
In Japanese customer service, there's an old saying, "Okyakusama wa kami-sama," which directly translated, "Customers are God," which basically means that even if the customers are saying something wrong, you still apologize, while also being extremely polite and careful to never get in the customer's way. Oh, he found a ball on the floor. In this case, he usually gives it to the closest customer sitting down. So when a customer continues to win, they eventually run out of space for their winnings. When that happens, Kento's job is to create more space for them. He uses this special cart to store the balls or medals, which is locked up so no one steals it. Oh, I guess the customer has taken a meal break, so during this time, Kento turns off the machine so that other customers can't use it. This is a coin counter for the slot machines. He's also responsible for helping clean the toilets. Now he gets another short break. So how many breaks do you get in a day?
そこから約1時間で1時間まとめ取っちゃうと喉乾いちゃうしちゃうので基本的には10分小刻みで
So what are you doing now?
はい今はデータチェックをやっておりますうちの1160台パチンコスロットあるんですけれどもそのデータを1台1台全て確認します
So he does this several times a day looking for data errors and potential fraud. If he discovers a problem,
One more,
he
and then
immediately-
we gotta shower,
This
chat.
is a day in the life of a mangaka. Is Reiji Miyajima, 34-year-old manga creator, also known in Japanese as a mangaka, living in Tokyo, and this is how he starts his day. He has a wife and kids, but they don't stay with him in this apartment, as he rents this place out as a separate office so he can focus on creating manga, as sometimes he requires complete silence to work. Plus, he sometimes uses this office apartment as a place to sleep when working late, like last night.
Working. There's a PS4.
By design, his apartment office is only a short walk away from his home studio. It's typical for mangaka in Japan to work from their home. In Reiji's case, the first floor of his home is used for the office while the upper floors are for family use. So, first thing in the morning, he always cleans the first floor bathroom. Since his home is also used as an office, it's important for him to provide a clean toilet for his assistants.
Alright, so it's about 6 o'clock in the morning and he's about to come through into
What
the
manga
office.
does he make?
Good morning. You're up so early.
そうですね、だいたいこんなもんですかね。
What time did you sleep last night?
昨日10時半に寝ましたね。7時間ぐらいじゃないですか。いつもだいたいそれぐらいですね。はい。
So this is his studio office. All the extra desks are assigned to his assistants who'll be arriving later today. He built this house about 5 years ago and had this area designed
It's a lie.
specifically for his manga studio. It's a bit nicer and more modern compared to your stereotypical mangaka studio in Japan. So he creates the manga called Kanojo Okarishimasu, which translates to renting a girlfriend, popular love comedy rensai in the Japanese weekly shonen.
Isn't that a really famous manga?
And magazines.
Isn't that
since
really popular?
2017. Rensai means it's been turned into a comic series in partnership with a publisher. Most of all, mangaka strive for Rensai status as it signifies that the manga is popular enough for a weekly mass audience. But as soon as the manga is no longer popular, publishers will usually cancel the series so mangaka have the pressure to continue to produce and deliver high quality manga every week.
Today is Wednesday, and it's a critical part of the weekly publishing schedule as Reiji's last full day before he needs to submit a Genko, which in Japanese means the final completed draft of the weekly manga to his publisher Kodansha. It's also launch day for his latest manga in the weekly shonen magazine, so in the morning he usually draws a colored illustration to post on his Twitter account to promote the new release. You draw everything digitally?
でももう結構デジタルの人は増えてるとは思ってて、自分はこっちの方が早いのと割と今風な絵は描けるかなとは思うので。
I heard that many mangaka have trouble making their weekly deadline, especially paper-based ones, but you seem so calm today, so that must make you the fastest mangaka in Japan, right?
あ、そうですね。僕多分日本で一番早いと思うので。
So, did you study how to draw?
そうです。専門学校に行って、そこで2年間ぐらい一応勉強はしましたね。一応ってことないですね。教えてもらって。
So he did learn in school, but he believes he learned more and more as he worked with various publishing editors over time. And what was your first paid job, and how much was it?
一番最初の仕事は読み切り会議を通して読み切りがマガジンスペシャルっていう当時の雑誌に載って。
So he says the manga was about 55 pages with a colored title page, 9,000 yen per page, which is about $82, and the colored title page was about double that, which means he got about $4,675. That's pretty good for his first paid job. For those of you who aren't familiar with manga, let me explain how a manga is created. Mangaka start by creating a rough sketch called nemu, which is reviewed by editors from the publishing company who review the sketch in red. Reiji told me that the nemu process takes the most time as it requires about 4 to 5 revisions. Once the editor is satisfied with the sketch, the mangaka draws a final draft called genko, inking the sketch, now done digitally and meticulously adding tones and filling drawings in black.
So this is pretty much Reiji's morning. He gets here at 6 and he just pretty much draws all morning. Very, very simple.
Wait, aren't you gonna get a carpal tunnel there?
Of dedication. And I think the staff doesn't come in until 10, so I guess we'll just wait for them to arrive. So while he's working on his manga, let's go explore a little bit. So just right outside the office, it looks like he has this like kind of little workout gym area. It has a bicycle and he even has an exercise ball. So on the other side, what's also pretty cool is that he has a full-on wall that's a chalkboard. If you go on this side is a chalkboard. And look, he even has slippers for his assistants. And I think just over here, there's another room. Let's go see what's inside. So this area looks like another office space. Just to the right of me here, there's a huge drawing pad and you have all of his books behind me. Maybe let's get him to come inside here and explain a little bit more.
ここは書斎ですね。基本的には。
Reiji, what's that?
僕前に時代劇書いてたんですよ。これの時に刀必要だったんで買いました。
Oh, I see. He uses actual models for his drawings. So can I ask you a favor? Can I draw one line in the manga?
いいですよ。書きますか?
So he's gonna let me draw right now. Look,
Oi!
he's giving me the pen. こうですか?
はい。
大変。
ちょっとぐにゃぐにゃじゃないですか。
ダメですか?
いいんじゃないですか?
はい。
はい。ありがとうございます。
Alright, so I guess it's not that hard to be a mangaka. It's so easy, right?
Wow, you guys, my line will be in episode 118, page 13, so check it out. There's the first assistant. So how long have you been an assistant?
今年で2年目ですね。
And why are you wearing the same shirt?
これ彼女をお借りしますっていう作品の主人公の T シャツです。
Oh, and there's another one. Hey, did you hear the assistant call Reiji sensei? Which means teacher in Japanese. It's typical for assistants and editors to call professional
Chat, why are you guys saying illegal, man? This is not illegal viewing. This is opening. This is Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll put it on the freaking YouTube. $1,000 I'm confused.
なんとか5キロ走り切ったぞ。
やればできるじゃないっすか。ウジ虫は返上してもいいですよ、先輩。
そりゃどうも。
さーて、たっぷり走った後はストレッチです。時間をかけてグイーッと筋肉を伸ばして次の日の筋肉疲労を軽くするんです。ほら、先輩も。先輩って体硬そうですよね。
I'm confused. What's that?
前
Okay.
屈とかできます？
So
Mangaka,
that's what
sensei. In
that
Japan,
is.
there are certain jobs that are given the title sensei other than teachers, like lawyers, doctors, governors.
Guys, it's not illegal viewing if Crunchyroll is putting it on YouTube. Look, they put it out on YouTube. It's not illegal. What? Whoa! Spoilers! Spoilers!
And mangaka as a way to show
こ
respect.
れが僕の作品です。自己物件の。
Okay, guys. I have to shower. Ah! 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 Alright, guys. I have to shower and shower stream. What to say? I have to shower, then I'm gonna have to go.
大石加藤のピザラジオ。さあ、今回は新宿マルイメンさんに
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. I have to shower, and then I'm gonna show you guys my suit and whatnot and whatever. Whoa.
繰り返します。殺人事件の
Did
犯
you guys
人は
watch this?
伊豆緑谷と断定、全国に指名手配しました。
交通機関が次々とまひっていきます。
待機中のヒーローチームに出動要請を。緑谷少年か。本当に何やった？
では始めよう。
New movie.
人類の救済よ。
すみませんでした。
お仲間だね、ヒーロー。
離せ。ちょっとだけ。
なんで俺が買い出ししなきゃなんねんだよ。思想団体ヒューマライズ。全力でテロからみんなを守らないと。ぶっ潰す。頼むぞ、未来のヒーローたちを。かっこよくなりたいんだ。笑顔で人々を助けられる、そんなヒーローに。ヒーローなんてここは俺に任せろ。
仲間と共に殺して
ケロケロ。絶対に守るんだ、世界を。
諦めな。
絶対諦める。諦めるかよ。
諦めませんわ。
諦めたりなんかする
諦め。
諦め時だぜ、ヒーロー。僕たちは 諦めない言葉を知っている。さらに向こうへプレゼントだ。
Oh!
僕のヒーローアカデミアザ・ムービーワールド
Wait!
ヒー
He's not Puras. Look, he's not. Oh my god, he looks so thin. Is it the animation? Okay, I actually have to shower. Alright, guys. Alright, so I gotta shower and I'll stream before I go out, I guess. I will see how it goes. I'll show you guys my favorite of all time. This is the Wait, there is? Wait, when? Oh, I thought there was. Chat! Season 2 is so bad. I watched the first episode and I'm like, this is garbage. This is garbage. I think I heard that you need to read the manga before you can you just read the manga is better. Alright, chat. Have a good one. I'll be back. Thank you guys for the subs, the business follows. Thank you guys for the gifted subs. Thank you guys for the prime. Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you.